Welcome to today's video where we dive deep into the history, significance, and market value of the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This is one of the most fascinating pennies in U.S. coin history, and collectors have been searching for rare variations that could be worth a fortune. If you have a penny from 1981, you may want to check if it holds hidden value because one specific variation has been sold for as high as $58,823. Stick around to learn everything you need to know about this coin and why it is so valuable. To understand the significance of the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, we need to first explore the background of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It replaced the Indian head cent and became the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure. The design was created by Victor David Brenner and has undergone multiple modifications over the years. By 1981, the composition of the Lincoln penny was still primarily copper, consisting of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Now let us discuss the details of the 1981 Lincoln penny and why it has gained the attention of numismatists and collectors. In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced pennies at three different facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Denver minted coins bear a small D mint mark, while the San Francisco minted coins carry an S mint mark. However, the Philadelphia minted pennies were struck without any mint mark, which was common practice at the time. This means that any 1981 penny without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. So why is this penny worth a lot of money? The key factor is its condition and any rare errors associated with it. The highest recorded sale of a 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny was a specimen in an exceptional grade, graded MS68 by Piece GS. This grade means that the coin is in nearly perfect condition, with sharp details and original luster. Only a few examples have been found in such high grades because most pennies from this year have been heavily circulated, showing wear and tear. Additionally, collectors look for specific mint errors that can significantly increase the value of a coin. Some valuable errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. If a 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny has any of these errors, its value can skyrocket, making it a prized possession for collectors. As of the latest market reports, the highest auction price for a pristine MS68 example of the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln penny has reached an astonishing $58,823. This is an exceptionally rare case, and most circulated examples are worth only their face value or slightly more. However, if you come across a well-preserved 1981 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, it is worth getting it professionally graded to determine its true value. Now you might be wondering where you can sell a valuable 1981 Lincoln penny if you happen to have one. There are several options available, including online auction sites like eBay and Heritage Auctions, where rare coins are frequently bought and sold. Coin dealers and numismatic shows are also great places to find potential buyers. If you believe you have a high-grade 1981 Lincoln penny, consider getting it graded by Piece GS or NGC to maximize its market potential. In conclusion, the 1981 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is an intriguing coin with a rich history and surprising value. While most 1981 pennies are only worth a few cents, those in pristine condition or with rare errors can be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. If you have any 1981 pennies lying around, be sure to check their condition, as you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. Thank you for watching this video, and if you found this information helpful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content on rare coins and collectibles. Leave a comment below if you have any rare pennies, or if you would like us to cover another coin in the next video. Stay tuned for more exciting numismatic discoveries, and we will see you in the next video. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Have you ever checked your pocket change and wondered if you might be holding a fortune? Well, today we are diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable pennies ever found. The 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is turning heads in the numismatic world, and you won't believe how much one of these rare coins is worth today. Stick around because this little penny might just change your life, history, and background. Let's take a step back in time to 1973. The United States Mint was producing Lincoln cents in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While Denver and San Francisco minted their pennies with a small D or S mint mark below the date, Philadelphia traditionally did not use a mint mark. However, what makes the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny special is not just that it was made in Philadelphia, but rather that a few rare specimens exist with unique characteristics, making them worth thousands of dollars. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909. The 1973 version continued the tradition with its familiar design, a profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. What makes some of these pennies particularly valuable is their condition, mint errors, and scarcity in high grades. Why is this coin so valuable? You might be wondering why this seemingly ordinary 1973 penny is selling for an astonishing $83,387. The value of a coin like this comes down to a few key factors: rarity, demand, and condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, also known as mint state, MS grades, are much more desirable to collectors. If a 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny has been preserved in near-perfect condition, its value skyrockets. Some collectors are willing to pay a premium to complete their collections, which explains the staggering price tag point. One of the biggest reasons for the high value of this penny is the presence of errors. Some 1973 pennies exhibit striking issues such as double die errors, off-center strikes, or even planchet abnormalities. A well-preserved coin with one of these rare errors can increase in worth exponentially, market value, and recent sales. Now, let's talk about what really matters: the current market value of this incredible coin. Recently, a high-grade 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny in MS67 plus condition sold for an eye-watering $83,387 at auction. That's right, a single penny fetching a five-figure sum. While most circulated 1973 pennies are only worth face value, those in top condition can bring in hundreds or even thousands of dollars. A graded MS65 coin can easily sell for $100 to $500, and MS67 or higher examples command even more. For those wondering if they might have a rare 1973 penny, the best step is to get it professionally graded. Third-party grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, which can significantly impact its market value. How to find one, and final thoughts. So, how can you find one of these valuable pennies? The best place to start is by checking your pocket change, coin jars, or even old collections passed down through family members. You never know. Your next lucky find could be worth thousands. Collectors often search through bank rolls of pennies, looking for high-quality specimens or rare errors. Coin roll hunting can be a fun and rewarding hobby, and with enough patience, you might just stumble upon a hidden treasure. In conclusion, the 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a remarkable coin that has stunned collectors with its high auction prices. If you come across a well-preserved example, it could be worth much more than just 1 cent. Keep searching, stay curious, and you might just find a fortune in your spare change. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Who knows? Your next video could be about another valuable treasure hiding in plain sight. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old Expensive Coin. If you're a coin collector or just someone curious about rare and valuable coins, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1968 D. Lincoln penny, one of the most sought-after coins that could be hiding in your pocket change right now. This particular penny has made headlines for its astonishing value, with some specimens fetching up to $47,387 at auctions. But why is this tiny 1-cent coin worth so much money? Stick around as we uncover the history, errors, rarity, and what makes this coin an absolute treasure for collectors. Background history of the 1968 D. Lincoln cent. Before we get into the value and rarity, let's talk about the history of the 1968 D. Lincoln penny. This coin was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, The Lincoln cent has remained a staple of U.S. currency for over a century, with only a few major design changes along the way. BY 1968. The United States Mint was producing Lincoln cents in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Denver Mint struck the coins with a small D mint mark below the date, which is what gives the 1968 D penny its distinct identity. That year, millions of these pennies were struck, over 2.8 billion to be exact. Given such a high mintage, you might be wondering, how can a common penny be worth tens of thousands of dollars? That's where errors, high-grade conditions, and special varieties come into play. Why is the 1968 D penny so valuable? Most 1968 D Lincoln pennies are only worth face value if they're heavily circulated. However, certain rare varieties and pristine conditions can make them extremely valuable. Here are the main factors that contribute to the high worth of this coin. High-grade condition, MS67 plus or better. One of the biggest reasons why the 1968 D penny can reach values of over $47,000 is its condition. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale, ranging from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A standard 1968 D penny in average condition is only worth a few cents, but when graded MS67 or MS68, the price skyrockets. High-grade coins are extremely difficult to find because most pennies are heavily circulated. Rare error coinsmint errors can significantly increase a coin's value. Some of the most sought-after errors on the 1968 D penny include doubled die obverse, DDO. This occurs when the die strikes the coin twice, causing noticeable doubling in the lettering, date, or design. A strong doubled die penny from 1968 D can be worth thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. If a coin was struck improperly and appears misaligned, it can fetch hundreds or even thousands depending on how dramatic the error is. Missing mint mark variety. Although rare, some 1968 pennies exist without a mint mark due to a striking mistake. If you happen to come across one, it could be worth a fortune. Collector demand and low population in high grades. Another reason the 1968 D penny is worth so much money is due to its population rarity in high grades. Even though billions were produced, very few were preserved in near-perfect condition. Coins that are graded MS67 or higher by professional grading companies such as PCGS or NGC become incredibly valuable due to their scarcity. How much is the 1968 D penny worth today? Now let's get to the most exciting part. How much is this coin worth today? The current record price for a 1968 D Lincoln penny is $47,387, which was sold at a high-profile auction. However, not all 1968 D pennies will be worth that much. Here's a breakdown of their current market value. Circulated condition, typically worth 1 to 10 cents. Uncirculated condition, MS60, MS65 worth between $5 and $1.50. High-grade condition, MS66, MS67 prices range from $200 to $2,000. Ultra-high grade, MS67 plus to MS68. These are the rarest and can sell for $10,000 to $50,000 or more. Section 4. How to find a valuable 1968 D penny. If you're wondering how you can find one of these valuable pennies, here are a few tips. Check your pocket change. Rare coins can still be found in circulation, especially in old coin rolls from banks. Look for mint errors. Grab a magnifying glass and carefully inspect the coin for doubling, off-center strikes, or other unique errors. Consider getting your coin graded. If you think you have a high-grade or error coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its true value. The 1968 D Lincoln penny is proof that even a simple 1-cent coin can be worth an astonishing amount of money. Whether it's due to a mint error, high-grade condition, or collector demand, certain examples of this coin have reached values of over $47,000. If you have a 1968 D penny sitting in your collection, it might be worth taking a closer look. You never know. You could be holding a hidden fortune. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more rare coin discoveries. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a valuable penny in your collection. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about rare coins that could be hiding in your pocket change worth a fortune. Today, we are going to take a deep dive into the fascinating history and current market value of the 1963 D Lincoln cent. This coin might look like just another penny, but you might be surprised to learn that some rare variations and high-grade examples have sold for astonishing amounts of money. Stick around to the end of this video because you do not want to miss out on how much these pennies could be worth today. History and minting. The 1963 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint in the year 1963. This was a time when the United States was going through major changes with President John F. Kennedy in office and the country on the verge of the space race era. The Lincoln cent had already been in circulation for over 50 years at this point since its first issuance in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin features the famous right-facing portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the wheat ears design, which had been replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design starting in 1959. The 1963 D penny features the small letter D mint mark located right below the date, which signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. Rare varieties and errors. Now let's talk about what makes some of these coins extremely valuable. One of the biggest factors that can increase the value of a 1963 D Lincoln penny is the presence of mint errors. Some of the most notable error coins include doubled die varieties, off-center strikes, and repunched mint marks. Doubled die pennies are coins that were struck with a misaligned die, resulting in a doubling effect on certain parts of the design. These types of errors are highly sought after by collectors. Off-center strikes occur when the coin blank is not properly aligned in the press, leading to an unevenly struck image. Another rare error to look out for is the repunched mint mark, where the D was stamped multiple times, creating an overlapping effect. If you have a 1963 D penny with any of these errors, it could be worth significantly more than face value. Grading and condition. Another key factor in determining the value of a 1963 D penny is its condition. Coin grading is a process where a professional numismatist evaluates the quality and preservation of a coin on a scale from poor 1 to mint state 70. Coins that are in high mint state grades, especially MS 65 and above, can fetch impressive prices at auction. The luster, surface preservation, and presence of any marks or scratches all play a role in grading. Uncirculated coins that have been well preserved with minimal blemishes are the ones that bring in the highest value. If you happen to have a 1963 D penny in exceptional condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Auction records and high-value sales. Now let's get into the most exciting part: how much can a 1963 D Lincoln penny actually be worth? While most circulated examples are only worth a few cents, some rare high-grade specimens have fetched thousands of dollars at auction. In fact, a top-graded 1963 D penny recently sold for an astounding $94,352, making it one of the most valuable coins of its kind. The reason behind such a high price is due to its pristine condition, rarity, and collector demand. Coins like these are highly coveted by numismatists and investors who are willing to pay a premium for rare and exceptional pieces. So if you have a 1963 D penny sitting in your collection, or even in a jar of old change, it might be time to take a closer look because you could be sitting on a small fortune. How to check if your coin is valuable? So how do you determine if your 1963 D penny is worth big money? The first step is to examine it closely using a magnifying glass or microscope to check for any mint errors such as doubling on the date or lettering. Next, assess the condition of the coin, looking for any major scratches, discoloration, or wear. If your penny appears to be in near-perfect condition or has a rare error, it may be worth getting it professionally graded by a reputable grading service such as PCGS or NGC. You can also check recent auction listings online to compare prices and see what similar coins have sold for. Remember, even if your coin is not in top condition, it could still hold value to collectors who are looking for specific varieties. That wraps up our deep dive into the 1963 D Lincoln penny and its surprising value. Who would have thought that a simple penny could be worth thousands of dollars? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more rare coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you have ever found a valuable coin in your pocket change, and as always, keep checking your coins because you never know when you might strike gold. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Old Expensive Coin. Today, we are diving into one of the most intriguing and valuable pennies out there, the 1960 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Believe it or not, this small copper coin has shocked collectors worldwide by reaching an incredible market value of $64,452. So, what makes this coin so special? Why is it worth so much? And how can you tell if you have one of these valuable pennies in your collection? Stick around because we are breaking down everything you need to know. History of the 1960 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been an iconic piece of American currency since its first minting in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin originally featured wheat stalks on the reverse, later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, marking the coin's 50th anniversary. The 1960 Lincoln penny was minted during an interesting time in U.S. coinage history. It was the first year the coin was produced with a small date and large date variety, making it a highly collectible coin. The Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark, was responsible for striking millions of these pennies, but among them, some rare and valuable errors were produced, significantly increasing their worth today. What makes the 1960 penny valuable? While the 1960 penny is common in circulation, what makes certain ones so valuable is the presence of rare errors, high-quality mint state conditions, and, most notably, the elusive 1960 small date over large date variety. This error occurs when a small date was stamped over a previously struck large date, creating a unique doubling effect that collectors are eager to find. Key features to look for: small date versus large date. The small date features a tighter and higher zero in the date, whereas the large date has a more open and rounded zero. D over D mint mark. Some 1960 pennies display a repunched mint mark, where the D appears doubled or shifted slightly, increasing the coin's rarity. High-grade condition. A penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, free from major scratches or wear, can be worth significantly more than a circulated version. Auction records and market value. The highest price ever recorded for a 1960 small date over large date Lincoln penny is an astonishing $64,452. This price was achieved because the coin was in exceptional condition, graded as MS 67+ by professional grading services like Pennies and NGC. Lower-graded versions of this coin can still fetch anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s, depending on the rarity and condition. How to identify and grade your coin. If you think you might have a valuable 1960 penny, follow these steps. Examine the date. Use a magnifying glass to check if you have the small date variety and look for the over-date error. Check for mint mark errors. Look closely at the D mint mark for signs of doubling or repunching. Assess the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins with sharp details, bright luster, and minimal wear can command top dollar. Get it professionally graded. If you believe your coin is valuable, sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can help confirm its authenticity and market value. Where to sell a 1960 penny? If you're lucky enough to own a rare 1960 penny, there are several ways to sell it for top dollar. Online auctions. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions often have rare coins up for sale, attracting serious collectors. Coin dealers. Reputable coin dealers can assess your penny and offer a fair market price. Coin shows and expos. These events bring together collectors and dealers looking for rare finds. Online coin marketplaces. Platforms like PCGS and NGC also have market boards where collectors bid on valuable coins. The 1960 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can turn into a small fortune. With its fascinating history, unique errors, and increasing market value, it remains one of the most sought-after pennies among collectors. If you have a 1960 penny, take a closer look. You might just be sitting on a hidden treasure worth thousands. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and leave a comment below if you have any interesting penny finds. Thanks for watching and happy hunting!